Okay, hello and welcome back to the talk with Akinwumi. Yeah, so this is essentially a filler episode before my next episode. It's something that's been on my mind for quite some time, and I thought that I should share it with you guys. Okay, so it's it's more or less directed to parents. Yeah, more or less directed to parents. Okay, so I'll just get into it. So, uh, when I was about 2 3 years ago. I was about to, transition from junior secondary school to senior secondary school. And was it about roughly 4 years ago. So I was about to transition from junior secondary school to senior secondary school, and I had to make a decision on whether it's essentially what I had to make a decision on what I was going to study in uni. So I had to choose a career path, whether I should go into the arts or science department. And quite personally, liked um I liked the art department. I wanted to be a lawyer because one of my cousins was a lawyer, and I really admired him, and it was like a role model to me. Still like a role model to me, to be fair. And I wanted to, you know, be a lawyer, to be like him. And then I had various altercations with my dad, especially, not really my mom, because he wanted me to go into science to become a doctor, and I had no interest in that. Ever since I was quite little, everyone's been like, "Oh, you're gonna be a doctor. You're gonna be this. You're gonna be that," and I was like, "Oh well." And when I got much older, I said, "Okay, I do not like this." Okay, I'm telling this story to get at the point, right? So the point I'm trying to make is that a lot of parents would make this mistake. Yeah, I get the fact that parents want the best for their children, and they're trying to go about it their own way, and it's usually it doesn't really work out like that. Because okay, usually essentially a person's career spans about 50 years. Okay, you really tell me that I'm going to do a career that I did not choose or I didn't like in the first place, I'll do for 50 years, 50 years of my life. It really doesn't work that way, to be honest. And there's something that lose time, if you lose time in the beginning of your life, to get that time back, it's going to be very, very hard. So my advice to parents is that okay, since schools are resuming soon, people are going to move on to next level of their lives. People are people are going to, children, teenagers, they're going to try to move on with their lives. Pick a career path for them that suits them or what they want. So my advice to parents and teenagers alike is that okay, there should be like some kind of meeting or some kind of roundtable discussion. Okay, if this is what the parent wants and this is what the child wants, there should be like some kind of compromise. Okay, you want this, right? Let's say a child wants to go into the commercial departments now, and the parents want him to do science. Okay, you have a discussion that okay, why you want to do commercial? Then the child will give the reason, and the parents give the reason why you want to do science. And then I feel like there would be some kind of compromise that will be reached. Or if the child is very, very serious about his goal. Take for example, I have a friend, sorry. He's my best friend, right? And he when we're entering senior secondary school, he was in the science department, and that's not what he really wanted. His parents wanted to be in science class, and he wanted to be in the commercial department. And so I don't know how he did it. I don't really know how he did it, but he was able to have a conversation with his parents, and his parents listened to him because I know most parents will be like, "Oh, why you're not supposed to go to commercial? You're very smart. You're this, you're that." And his parents listened to him, and personally, I'm very happy for him because he's doing excellently well in commercial departments. When we graduated, I think we graduated as the second best in our school, and he's doing his professional exams now. And I can really say I'm proud of him, to be honest. And I feel like that's how it should be. Your parents and teenagers, you should have a conversation. Okay, this is the career path I want for myself. This is the career path I want. The teenager wants to go. This career path the parents want you to go, and there should be some kind of agreement or a compromise at best, to be honest. Because uh, if the parent forces a career choice on a child, best believe that child will not be happy. It might fake it to you guys that it's happy or something, but in actual fact, it's not. Okay, like back to my own story. I was lucky enough that I left Nigeria because if I'd continued in Nigeria, I'd have been doing a course I didn't like. Okay, so when I got here, I kind of transitioned from the medical line. I went into a bit of computing, and now I'm going on to engineering. And that's what I really wanted to do. In the end, that's what I wanted to do, and I feel like now I'm pursuing my own goal. So it's up to me to make a name for myself. If you understand what I'm trying to say. So yeah. So the bottom line essentially is that parents, please do not force any career choice on your children. Please do not force any career choice on your children. I mean, please support their dreams. Do not be dismissive of any ideas that they have. If the child wants to go into like dramas or arts or something, you should be supportive of that child. I mean, dreams come true, and that's essentially what I have to say. Uh, Thank you for listening to this filler episode. Thank you. Goodbye.